area of a circle. So the area of a circle is the area, which is equal to pi times radius squared. And that's our little exponent for 2 there, which is also represented as a equals pi times r squared. Now pi is a number that goes like 3.14 and then it keeps going. Now you can find this on our calculators, or you can just put in 3.14. Now the radius is half the way across the circle. Now what we're going to do is we're going to label the unit of measurement by adding the squared symbol to indicate that the number represents the area. So like unit squared or centimeter squared, whatever the unit is. And then finally, the diameter is the entire length of the circle. We will divide the diameter in half to determine the radius. So let's look at an example. Example 1. The cylinder's diameter, which is the bore, is 4 inches. Find the area of the top of the cylinder. So to find the radius, we're going to take the diameter and divide by 2. So radius is equal to the diameter divided by 2. So that is 4 divided by 2, which is equal to 2 inches for the radius. Next, we need to find the area, which is pi r squared. So this becomes then 3.14 times 2 squared. So we'll get our calculators out. And so we'll go 3.14 times 2 times 2. As 2 raised to the second power means we are doing it 2 times 2. So we get 12.56. And this is in inches squared. But let's bring our calculators out. Okay, so now we have our larger calculator. If we just put in scientific under view. Now let's go back. And so say we went 2 times 2 times, and then here's our pi button. So we could just multiply by the pi, which is our very long number that just trails and continues to trail. And we're left with 12.57 if we round it to the nearest hundreds. Now, when you're solving in WAMAP, you can write either 12.56 or 12.57, as it will accept both answers based upon which one you used. If you use the pi button on the calculator, or if you just went 3.14. So now let's continue to our next example. Example 2. The gasoline tank's diameter is 10 inches. What is the area? So our first thing to do is find the radius, which is 10 divided by 2, which is equal to 5 inches. Next, we find the area by multiplying by pi times 5 squared. So this becomes, when we get our calculators out, so we go 3.14 times 5 times 5, which is equal to 78.5 inches squared. And that would be our solution to this problem.